Well, hey y'all, how you doing? This is your favorite redneck. I'm Redneck Don. And y'all, I thank you for tuning in to see another installment of AMTW's Howling with me, Redneck Don. Let me wet my whistle just a little bit. Now that is a good bear. True story. Now y'all, I used to ride the rails back in the day. I lived a hobo lifestyle. Now, some of y'all that don't know what riding the rails is when you take a train from place to place. Now, it's not going and buying a ticket from Amtrak and sitting in the seats with the cushy blankets and all the people in there. This is when the train's fixing to pull out and you run, you see an open boxcar and you leap into that said good boxcar, okay? And you ride to the next stop and you get off before the train stops. That way the bulls don't find you. Now, the bulls are the railroad police. And they trying to hold a hobo down, y'all. I tell you what, there's some mean folks. They're just doing their job, but they do it just a little bit rough. I got scars still on my body from the bulls. Whew, man, I tell you what. But anyhow, talking about the hobo lifestyle, y'all. One of the first few times I was on a train, I ran into this feller, okay, we ended up riding the rails with for a little while together, by the name of Lucky. Now, growing up, everybody heard that joke about the three-legged, one-eyed dog named Lucky. Well, my train-hopping buddy was the personification of that said dog. He had one leg and one eye. Now, he lost that leg when he was getting ready to jump on a train, and he slipped just a little bit, and that train wheel went right over his leg, just took that thing right off, clean at the knee, just clean, okay? His eyeball, y'all, his eyeball fell off pretty much the same way. He's getting ready to jump a train, and a piece of gravel kicked up and popped him right in the eye. That gravel must have been going a good 200 miles an hour. Popped him right in the eye. Knocked that eye from right here to the back of his head, okay? Now, he gets him in that boxcar, okay, with the eye in the back of his head. And by the time he got to where he was going, that eye was dead. There was no bringing that eye back to life. So he was a one-eyed, one-legged, train-hopping boy by the name of Lucky. Now, he made an eye patch of an old tennis ball. He cut in half, okay? All jagged, cut up and whatnot. But he put that tennis ball and put a couple pieces of elastic around, so he had a tennis ball eyeball. Now, Lucky also had a dog by the name of Dog, D-O-G, Dog, okay? Dog loved tennis balls, and he loved Lucky. So, peanut butter and jelly right there. Now, many a night, we'd pass out in the boxcar. We'd be lulled to sleep by the boxcar, going back and forth. You'd hear this whap, and you hear Lucky go, Dog! Now, what would happen is while Lucky's asleep, being rocked back and forth, Dog would run up there, grab that tennis ball, pull it just a little bit, and snap it right back on his eyeball. That went on all the time, y'all. That was just, oh man, I tell you what. Now, Lucky was about 60 years old when I first met him. And like I said, we ran rails for maybe about 6 months together. I never saw him after our last jump together outside of Missouri. And I don't know if he's still riding the rails, if he's still doing his thing. He was a worldly scholar, y'all. He was a hobo that all the other hobos wanted to be like. He was a good feller. And Lucky, if you're out there and you hear this daggone video, thank you, sir, for making me who I am. You and Dog were a big part of my life, and I'm grateful for it. All right, y'all. Now, thank you for taking this little trip down memory lane with me in the hobo lifestyle that Redneck Don lived. I've done a lot, y'all. I'll keep filling you in a little bit more. All right, y'all. Now, be sure to tune in next week for yet another installment of AMTW's Howling with Redneck Don. Who knows what I'm going to talk about next week? I don't know yet. It's a surprise for me, just as it is for y'all. In the meantime, y'all, be sure to find Angel Mary in the Tennessee Whirls. These folks right here, and these folks right here on Facebook, Vine, Twitter, and the Instagram. We're out there, y'all. You find them, you find me. We'll drink some beers, okay? We listen to good music. We laugh. We have a good time. I promise you, we have a good time. All right, y'all. Now, in the meantime, you know it. It's what I say. It's what I do. It's how I live. Thanks to folks like Lucky. Be kind to women. Be kind to children. Be kind to the elderly. And be kind to animals, y'all, because that is the right thing to do. Now, y'all, you keep your howl on and your drinks, my friends. Or you keep your drinks nice and cold. Howl.